want to wake up with and go to bed with and do everything in between with. I get a choice now. I get to choose. I choose you, Izzy Stevens.
Millions of fans were heartbroken when Denny Duquette died on Grey's Anatomy, but actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan has found a whole new life and is on his way to becoming one of Hollywood's hottest leading men. Please welcome Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We're watching that clip, and the entire audience of women was like, they were grabbing their hearts as Denny was on the bed. I remember that scene so well. Lizzie gets in the hospital bed with your character after you propose, then you die. It was, I mean, it was heartbreaking.
Morbid, right?
How hard was that to film? Was that like for you?
Laying in bed being dead part?
Yeah.
She's crying all over.
She was
Yeah, she was crying. But it was like a 5-minute scene that she's got, and I just remember the director saying, "We can see your carotid artery." I'm like, well, it's really hard. You can hold your breath for little pieces at the moment, but I can't stop my pulse, so.
But when you signed up, you didn't know you were going to die, did you?
No, I did know.
Oh, you did know you were gonna
but
die.
the problem was I signed for, I think, 6 episodes originally, and then after 6, they added another 6, and then there was that possibility of maybe we won't kill you, because the storyline kind of took on a life of its own.
And so when did you find out that you
I
weren't going to live?
found out at the table read.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. And I was sitting next to Patrick Dempsey, and we're reading, and we're both like skipping forward. We're trying to find the part where I die, and we couldn't find it. And he's like, "I don't think you're gonna die," and I'm like, "Oh, super! I'll be back for season 3. This is fantastic." And it was just this little blurb. It says, you know, Denny's reading a magazine, and all of a sudden he strokes out, and that was it.
Did you then say to the writers, "But everybody loves me"?
Oh yeah.
You know, right? And they said,
yeah.
And they said what? Too bad.
They said you're done. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You had your fun.
No, I had heard though that it was a rumor that you were going to star in your own TV show. Shonda Rhimes was going to create something.
She created a show for me called Correspondence, and something happened, and the show never happened. No, she did the Private Practice. She did that spin-off, and I think her hands were full.
Shonda's great for creating a TV show for you.
She's good. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Shonda.
All the producers are saying, ask him about the scar. What's the scar?
Oh, I have a scar here, and when I first moved to Los Angeles, I was riding my motorcycle down Wilshire Boulevard, and this guy was beating up his girlfriend in front of a 7-Eleven. And I got in the middle of it and thought I had the situation under control. And the girl cold-cocked me with a beer bottle from behind. And the last thing I remember is them kind of running off hand in hand into the sunset. And it was horrible.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Apparently not. So.
But you know she's home crying now, right? She is crying.
You are starring. Good things are happening for you. You are starring in a movie with Uma Thurman called The Accidental Husband, which is coming out this August. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, Uma plays a radio, like a love therapist, like a love guru, and she kind of screws up my upcoming nuptials, and so I decided to take revenge on her.
Absolutely.
And in the course of doing that, I may fall in love with her.
We have a little taste of it, a little clip, and in this clip, you're actually still. You're technically, if I can say this, you're technically married to Uma's character.
Yes.
And she's still trying to plan a wedding to her fiance. And somehow you end up.
I break into a computer thing, or my friend does, and so when she goes to get married to Colin Firth, it comes up that she's married to this fireman from Queens, me.
Yes.
And she doesn't know me, so now she's got to get me to sign the annulment papers, which I'm a little reluctant to do.
And then you happen to pop up at the cake tasting. Take a look.
This cake is fantastic.
Shh, please.
Can I get another slice of this one, please?
I believe you've already tried the buttercream, sir.
It's not me. It's my fiance. See, she's on the fence about the buttercream.
I am not.
Hey, excuse me. You don't have any milk back there, do you? Sure.
So after this, we go to the notary, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, how much is this?
It's free, sir.
Both.
It's free. Here you are, sir. There's my milk. Would you like a sip?
No, thank you. I'm not 6.
Holy crap. Cake down.
That's fun.
Rumor has it that you stayed with some firemen, learned some fireman thing, and tell me, what
New
did
York
you?
Fire Department, we know, are you know, the greatest guys in the world and real heroes. But they have a soccer team that I hung out with, and some guys that weren't on the soccer team. My research really consisted of drinking beer in a pub with the men of the fire department. But yeah, they have this soccer team that travels around the world, actually, and I'm obviously a fireman in the movie that plays soccer, so I spent some time with them doing that, and I really didn't keep up.
I heard you had problems.
I have lots of
real
problems.
soccer problems.
My first day of filming, we were doing this soccer sequence, first shot of the day. First shot of the movie, and I ripped my hamstring, and I was black and blue from my heel to my ass, you know.
Now, were you black and blue like Joy?
Yeah,
Yes, that's exactly what my rear looked like. Yeah, that's.
You should see my ass.
Thank you so much for coming. We just love you because you are such a man's man. That's what we just love about
Thank you
you.
for having me.
And The Accidental Husband opens nationwide August 22nd. We'll be right back.